I got to get it off my chest as well. Look, I quite frankly am sick and tired of Americans taking jobs away from Canadians. Look, God bless Don Garber and the MLS. They've given a place for some young Canadians to have spots on TFC, Vancouver, and Montreal, and some Canadian jobs like Biello in Montreal and others in Vancouver and in Toronto. Yes, but the Canadian player should be respected just like the American player. All right, that's one. Two, why do we have so many Americans coming up here in the three MLS franchises, taking away jobs from Canadians that can do the job just as good? How many Canadians here in Canada can go down to San Jose, to Columbus, to DC United, to New York Red Bulls, to New York FC? I can name them all. How many Canadians are employed there? How many Canadians are on the bench as assistant coaches or as trainers? How many? Not many. I bet you on two hands I could count how many Canadians probably in total, whether coaches, trainers, office staff are involved. But it seems to me when there's job openings up here in MLS teams with TFC, Vancouver, Montreal, let's look down south and bring someone up here to take jobs. Why? You mean to tell me us Canadians are stupid? We were born under rocks. We don't have the intelligence like our brothers to the south. They know the game much more than us, whether it's in an office position, whether it's as an assistant coach, as a GM, on and on. Come on, give me a break. Give me a break. It just doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work like that. And it's time that we start taking care of our own. Again, I love our brothers to the south. We're going to have Will Bruin on from Houston Dynamo. We had CJ Sapong last week. We've had so many American players. God bless them. They're beautiful, beautiful people. I love the Americans. I visit the US of A always. But I think they would agree with me as well. It's time we have our own league to take care of our own players, our own coaches, our own office staff, on and on. That's why MLS was created, not for the Canadian player, the Canadian coach, the Canadian office individual. He was created for the American, and they did it good, and they're still doing it good. And Don Garber's done an outstanding job, an amazing job with the league. The way he has promoted it, the way he's kept salaries under wraps, the way he has, gotten franchises, all over Atlanta, Minnesota, on and on. Don Garber's a genius in many ways. Good for Don Garber. But it's time we have our own league. It's time. I'm sick and tired of guys getting passed over for jobs with U.S. clubs. Players getting passed over because they're Canadians. I'm telling you, it's got to stop. And once and for all, we need to stand up, Canada, and say, enough. Enough. Again, I ask you, go look closely at each and every MLS club. Players, coaching staff, technical staff, office staff, and tell me how many Canadians are employed. Tell me. And then look. Here at TFC, Vancouver, and Montreal. Then come back to me. Come back to me. Again, God bless TFC. They're doing a wonderful job. Vancouver and Montreal. They've done a lot of good things on and off the field. But again, they're a business. They got to do what they think is right. That's fine. But then here in Canada, we need to do what we think is right. Start taking care of our own. Start making it a priority that we have a league coast to coast to develop our players, our coaches. It's important. It's vital.